What's going on, family, friends? I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I haven't put out a video in a long time. Just been working a lot, and just every time I want to do it, it just seems like something happens. But there's no excuse for it. But like after this video, this is the last video that I'm gonna put out like this. But I wanted to do this video with you guys. That way, I'm not doing it alone. I had some things happen to me about a year and a half ago, right when I got out of jail, pretty much. And I've been really, I'm not as paranoid as I used to be. But if you ever going through it, leave a comment. Hey, leave me what you're going through or whatnot. I'd love to put you on my prayer request or prayer sheet and pray for you, because prayer is I mean, it's amazing how God opens up the doors. It's a living miracle that I'm still here and able to do this. And the reason I haven't did it is because the stuff that I'm about to get rid of, it was at a friend's house in a safe, and I just got it back a little bit ago. And the thing is, and it's not like pornographic or nothing stuff like that. It's more like I don't know, computer stuff. Like, I'm not good at computers, okay? But there's people out here that will take your identity and they clone your debit card, they clone your identity, and they get money every time you use your card. They get it, and they build up like a bunch of money, and then when it's time to cash in, boom, they accident happens to you. Put it that way. And it's just an evil like group, and they're into drugs, they're into cartel, they're in it's deep. I mean, it's so deep, you don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, because the stuff that I'm about to, not I ain't gonna show you the stuff, but and as far as names and all that stuff, everything that's written down there, I did. And I was on drugs, I was high, all this stuff kept popping up on my phone, names, and then these accounts that were under my name and all this other stuff. And then, like, when I went to jail, I got stabbed a couple times, and then over it, and it was just like all this crazy stuff kept happening to me. You know what I mean? And I tried to tell people, but people was like, "Oh, you're paranoid. You're not believing it." Well, it's kind of what they do. They find people that are alcoholics or on drugs, and they just use them. We're just cattle to them. We're cattle, and that's the way they look at it. But honestly, in my heart, if you're watching and you're a part of it, you know, I forgive you. I pray that you let the Lord in your heart, because God has changed my life. I'm a living miracle, because before, when I tried to give this stuff up to somebody and put it up, let's put it this way, I about got chopped up in little pieces and sent to the scrapyard, okay? And some I ended up getting it back before that happened. And I was listening to the Lord. The Lord said, "Go, get out of there." And then the Lord has moved me so many different places. And and I'm not saying that I still don't have a hit on me. I ain't saying that these people still don't want me dead. But the thing is Jesus done won the victory. He has came in my heart and came in my soul and changed who I am. I mean, I've been sober now for like a year and a half now, off everything. Yeah, I struggle with some things, but I pray about it, and if I fall, I pick myself back up off the ground, And the reason I wanted to do this here with you guys is because the thing is like, I just want you to know there's nothing too small or too big that God cannot take care of. I mean, there's been times where I know something's gonna happen, but like, I could just hear it. Lord's like, "No, Ron, don't go there. Stay away from these people. Do this." And I'm not. And if something ever did happen, my family knows I love them, but I'm not gonna be remembered as a drunk, an alcoholic, um, somebody that just does drugs. I'm not that person no more. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for the grace of God that He changed my life. And in this stuff I got, I can't remember names off the top of my head. There's a bunch of stuff written down. All this stuff was written down when I was high. It just started popping up on my phone. This one phone I'm got right here, it started popping up, and there was another phone. It got destroyed. But I got the phone from when it started, and then the phone, as far as I know, when it ended. And as far as I know, I don't know what's on there. As far as like cryptocurrency, they're into that. They're into just craziness. And if you ever been through the same situation and you're having a hard time, leave a comment. I would love to pray for you. I mean, I really would, because God can handle it. God can take care of it. God can just, I mean, it's amazing what God can do. So, I ain't trying to make a long video. Like what I said, this box right here has got, I'll blur it out, but it's literally full of just, like, I don't know, computer stuff. I got me a little fire going right here. We'll see everything. There's that little bit of a fire going. Now, set this to the side. What we've got here is notebooks. Okay, I got like 3 notebooks, and it's just full of different, like, it might be like dark web stuff. I have no idea, but there's a totally different Google out there. Like, all that stuff's in here. Like, there's different Googles. Like, you can type in Google. I don't know. It's scary stuff. So, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to do it with you guys. I just want to show you that the power of God, that I can put this in this fire and I can walk away and live my life, whether anything happens or not. I have nothing. I don't know. I don't know no names. But it's all in these books. And so, as you can see, the books are in the fire. Fire behind me. Books are in the fire. Okay, now to the phones. Like, the reason I don't want to turn this phone on, because as soon as I turn it on, all kinds of weird stuff happens. So, this phone right here, there's the battery out of it. Took the battery out. But this phone is when it all started. Like, from when they got a hold of my information, and I don't even know, the Sims cards in there. And that's another thing that was in that box, was some SIM cards and stuff, you know what I mean? So this right here, in the fire. In the fire. In the fire. There's the battery. Now this phone, this one right here, this is a Nokia. This is the one that I had before, and then like all of a sudden everything started getting transferred to this phone. And so I guess all the files were in this one. So I don't know if this is like a backup for their cryptocurrency or something. It's all tied in with cryptocurrency and just all kinds of craziness right here. So I'll just show you right here. There's the fire. There's the fire. There's the phones. So, oh man, smoke. There's the phones. There's the booklets. There's everything I ever got on the situations that I was in. Because see, there's the whole point to this, and I want to stay at least about 10 minutes, under 10. The whole point of this is taking all this stronghold. If you got a stronghold that is holding you back, look at that. Boy, you can hear that thing humming. If you have a stronghold that is holding you back from God and from what God wants from you, the enemy, all he wants to do is steal, kill, and destroy you. All the enemy wants to do is talk that person into hurting you, saying, hey, I'll give you this much money if you do this, and you do this, and you do that. And then the thing is there's always somebody up above that person. So don't be that person. Don't be the person that does somebody else's bidding. Pass it on. Don't, and it ain't just me to whoever. And if you are going through it, or you are a part of it, whoa, there goes that. Ooh, about fell. Well, that's what a phone does when you put it in a fire. Whew. You heard that thing. About tripped over that log right there. But I just want you to know that God is good. And that, in life, you just have to walk away from it. You have to put it in the fire and just let it go, you know. So I honestly, truly want to let you guys know. Thank you for letting me share this with you. I've been wanting to do this. I've been so scared to do this because it was kind of like the only thing I had tying me to that. But then also the Lord said, let it go, Ron. Let it go. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what the Lord told me to do. I'm letting it go and putting it in God's hands. And so if you're ever in a situation, whether it might not be what I went through, it could be bills, it could be relationships, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol. It don't matter how small it is or how big it is, God will take care of it. God has changed my life and just made me take the desire and the want away. And I want that for you. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I love my son. I love my family. You know, and I truly forgive you. You know, I forgive the ones that want to hurt me. You know, I truly forgive them, and I pray that they find the Lord, because it's not too late. I was living in the darkness. I was living in the pain. I was living out here in this world that the world don't care about you. But Jesus, he cares about you. But I'm going to hop off here. I love you. God bless you. If you got a prayer request, please leave it in the comments. I would love to pray for you, because the power of prayer, where two or more are gathered, all thy will be done. And that's the honest to God truth. And so I love you. God bless you. And sometimes it's good to start anew. Good to start anew and let the past go. Just let the past go, and then let God take control. So I love you. God bless you. And be safe out there.